breaks eternal, bright and fair. When the saved of earth shall gather over on the other shore, and the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, 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 I'll be there. On that bright and cloudless morning, when the dead in Christ shall rise, and the glory of his resurrection share, when his chosen ones shall gather to their home beyond the skies, and the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, 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 I'll be there. Let us labor for the Master from the dawn of the setting sun. Let us talk of all his wondrous love and care. Then when all of life is over and our work on earth is done, and the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, 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 I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. When the roll is called up yonder, I'll be there. Who is this one I see?
You're listening to the very best of Southern gospel music right here on WOTG Radio Network and Television and Alan Presley Promotions, Facebook Live and YouTube. Monday through Sunday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., bringing you the best in gospel music. Alan Presley Promotions is a listener-funded ministry. We would ask you to be in prayer about becoming a financial partner with Alan and Linda Presley to keep this wonderful music, the great music of Southern gospel, coming out to you each night. If you would like to make a donation to this ministry, you can send your donation to Alan Presley, 611 Old Highway 68, Sweetwater, Tennessee, 37874. WOTG Radio Network and Television and Alan Presley Promotions on Facebook Live and YouTube. Monday through Sunday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Come and join with us.
Hey folks, we're glad to be here tonight and appreciate all you people out there that might be going to tune us in. And you know, I hadn't done, we wasn't on Facebook the last couple of nights. But Brother Chuck Bryan, he put on one of our ones that we done already had recorded. And he put us on the television. And we got back from a funeral home overnight. It's too late for me to get on the Facebook side. And I sit there and watch myself on the television. And I said, man, I tell you what, don't that old guy look pretty in that? And I can't say nothing about Linda. She'll have to tell about that herself. But we're glad to be back tonight. And we are live right here on the Facebook side, and we're on television tonight. And I'd like to say thank you to Chuck Bryan of WOTG Radio Network and Television. And hey, I tell you what, we're set up getting around the globe and around the world now, thanks to Brother Chuck. He's got us on the television, and he's got us on, we on Facebook here, and we on YouTube. And folks, we appreciate that. Man, that's just great to know that you're getting out for the glory of God. And we've been pretty tired, and today we've had a lot of company. How many you think we had tonight, Linda?
I didn't count them. I don't know.
Well, the whole family was here, wasn't it?
Well, no, not all of them.
Who wasn't here?
The in-laws weren't here. All the in-laws weren't here.
Who was that?
And didn't Austin? Did he go back? Did he go back with?
Oh, he was here.
Okay, I guess all 3 kids and all 7 grandkids were here, and the 2 great grandsons were here.
And there was a girl that Bradley was with. I think she's here, wasn't she? Was she here or did she come?
No, she had to go.
Oh, okay.
She didn't come. And then Alan's nephew was here. And my sister brought a meal over for everybody. So everybody ate. And we had enough food for everybody, and more than enough. So anyway, and then after everybody got gone,
it's probably 20 to 22 to 25, somewhere around there.
I'd say probably 20, maybe 21.
Well, you know, everybody was here. And Stevie was here, and he hadn't been coming a while.
But at Christmas and Thanksgiving, we always had 22, and that was with Mama. But Mama's gone, and Steve was here in her place, so we probably had 22.
Yeah. And anything else you want to say over there?
No.
But we back tonight, and you pray for us. We're a little bit on the tired side. What, Linda?
And we want to dedicate this program in memory of Alan's mama.
Okay. She said we're going to dedicate this program in the memory of my mom. She was 97 years old. She made it to September. She would have been 98 years old. And she has been a Christian all of her life. Not all of her life, I don't know what time when she gave her heart to God. But she's been a Christian all of my life. And she trained us the right way. And she always told us, put God first. That's the way my dad was too. My dad said, son, tell the truth, there was stars fall from heaven. I try to do that. But there's so many people in the world don't want to hear it. But you know why I feel? I don't give a rip whether they want to hear it or not. They didn't call me to be a preacher. They didn't call me to listen to a demon board that wants to dictate to their pastor. They didn't call me God didn't call me to listen to a denomination people and clown around with the preacher and he preached a compromised message. He called me to be a preacher. He called me preach the word, Alan. Be instant in season and out of season. Rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. And brother, that's what we try to do. We try to share God's word. I try to share it on Facebook. I wish Facebook would give their heart and life to God. But right now they do more fighting than anything else. But we're going to get on.
Wait just a minute.
And play some God's music. Linda's hollering, wait a minute. I don't know what she's up to. And I guess we'll have to wait and see what she's doing.
I want everybody.
What, Linda?
This is Alan's mom. Isn't she beautiful? And we know she's in heaven now.
Showed up her.
And she's really having a great time.
And Linda, did they give us it's not a blanket, but they had it made, you know?
Yeah, it is a blanket. I'll show it in a minute. And this is Alan's mom and dad. Alan's dad passed away in 1976.
He was 55-year old. You going to show them?
Yeah.
And we got something else we're going to show you. I'll have to stand up and help Linda. And we will show you coming up shortly. And really, I've asked these folks about making me one for Alan Presley Promotions, put mine and Linda's picture on it, and put Alan Presley Promotions. And we're going to show you something in a little bit, but we're going to play a song while Linda's looking it up and getting it. And let's take a listen to this. We'll show you something that the funeral home give us. I held the second funeral for this funeral home back in 1980 something. I helped the second funeral. I knowed all of them. But they got new owners, just took over recently. And one of them that works, and he embalms them, he just got out of school from learning how to embalm people. He did a great job. He was a great person. But he was Peggy McCamey of the McCameys. What was how much was
Madison McCamey was
yeah,
his
but
name.
how much kin was he to Peg McCain?
I
think he was she was his aunt.
or great aunt.
I'm pretty sure she was an aunt to
You
him.
want to go ahead and show this?
No, let's play music, then we'll show it. Okay, we're going to play a group here, the second generation. Then we got something we want to show you. Let's take a listen.
There's a battle that's raging down here in this life between the powers of darkness and the children of light. But for those who are Christians, we've been called to the fight. Praise the Lord, the victory's in sight. If the fight is worth fighting, then fight with all might. If the race is worth running, then run day and night. Just keeping the faith, holding on to the right. Praise the Lord, the victory's in sight. When you fought your last battle and you've been called from this life, your body's laid down, but your spirit takes flight. There's a home that's prepared across Jordan's tide. He'll say, well done, my child. Enter inside. If the fight is worth fighting, then fight with all might. If the race is worth running, then run day and night. Just keeping the faith, holding on to the right. Praise the Lord, the victory's inside. If the fight is worth fighting, then fight with all might. If the race is worth running, then run day and night. Just keeping the faith, holding on to the right. Praise the Lord, the victory's inside.
victory's inside, folks, and the victory is getting close, and we all going to win that victory if we're Christians. But if you hadn't given your heart and life to God, this is why we're here for. If you hadn't given your heart and life to God, you're going to be left out, folks. But you better get right. You better get saved. Jesus said, today is the day of salvation. Harden not your heart. And today is the day you ought to get saved. This very second, this very minute. And if you're not a Christian, you can do that tonight. And we got something that we want to show you. I'm going to have to stand up and get away from this mic. And then I'll get back here with you in just a minute. But we got something we want to show you. The funeral home. Give us this. Boy, I was tickled to death. I'd like to get one. They're going to check on it and see if they can get me one for Alan Presley Promotions and put mine and Linda's picture on it and put Alan Presley Promotions big letter. Let me show you what they gave us. Let me get up. I got to get up. I'm getting an old man. We don't know if you'll be able to pick all this up or not. Let's see. Can they see the picture of my mom?
Yeah.
See this mom? It's putting like a big
Alan.
blanket, huh?
Scoot over that way a little.
Okay.
Now.
Okay. Tell them about it a little bit, Linda.
This is I don't know exactly what you call it, but anyway, it says to in loving memory, Beulah Presley, September 21st, 1923 to April 4th, 1921. And can you hold it up a little bit higher like that?
Yeah.
See, this is beautiful. So they make it for the funeral homes when they have a funeral, and they give it then to the family.
And we really appreciate that from the Loudon Funeral Home in Loudon, Tennessee. And we got the preachers that we had in the funeral was Brother Norman Heave. He pastored the Valley View Free Will Baptist Church after I left the church. He went there and stayed quite a while. He helped in the funeral, reading like the obituary and things like that, and had a prayer. Then Dennis Coker, we all know Dennis Coker out there, a lot of you do. He brought the message at the funeral, and he sung 2 songs. Amazing Grace was one of them, and I can't remember what else he sung. But he sung 2 songs and played the piano. And
I'll Fly Away.
I Fly Away is what he played. I Fly Away. Man, that was a good song too. And then Dennis Coker brought the message. Then he done real good in the message. Then on the end, Chris Elrod. He sung, and he did a good job singing. And he let's see, he had a pacemaker about right after I did. He's doing pretty fair. He's singing some now, but he used to sing with the Tuba 2 Quartet, and we got the Tuba 2 Quartet. He sung with another group. You remember that, Linda?
Reconcile.
Huh?
Reconcile.
And we played a couple of his songs. We'll try to play one of his songs tonight, and I'll tell you when we can bring it up. Then, after Chris Elrod sung the song, that was the end of the funeral. Then today, we had the burial at 11 o'clock at the East Sweetwater Free Will Baptist Church. That was a church back years ago. I can remember, I was a little boy back then. Started in a tent revival. And my grandfather was a businessman. He owned a big lumber company back there years ago. And he furnished all the material and building supplies. A lot of my family, with a few other folks, got together and they built a church. And it's still there, a beautiful brick church there. And they got a pretty parking lot, got a cemetery. It's where my dad's buried, where my brother's buried, and where me and Linda's planning on being buried, and Linda's sister's buried there. I own 10 grave lots. We got about 5 of them filled, didn't we, Linda?
Right.
And God has blessed us, and I know why He's blessed us. I try to be faithful. I tell the truth. I don't care if a star falls. And you've got to know me enough out there that I tell the truth. When Facebook mixes my songs, I don't care to tell on them. I don't care a bit, because they are not 99% wrong. They're 100% wrong. And you wouldn't believe all the trash I get from them. But we're glad to be here tonight. God's been good to us. And we're tired. Yeah, we're tired. We wore out. But we wanted to come on the air tonight. We was off last 2 nights from the program. But thanks to Chuck Bryan, we had some recorded, and he put Kelvin Spencer on there. We made a recording with Kelvin Spencer. He put it on the WOTG TV.
Monday night.
What, Linda?
He put it on our Monday night.
Was it Monday night?
Yeah, because we did our program Sunday night. And he put it on our Monday night. He put another one last night, but I don't know what he put last night, because we were there.
And we had a good time. And thanks to Brother Chuck Bryan, man, he's doing a wheel of a job out there with all this stuff that's going on. And he's got some brand new stuff coming out by the first of the year. Come on, let's get on and let's hear some singing tonight. Appreciate everyone tuning us in. And Linda, I've got we got the Joyful Hearts out of Michigan coming up. Let's take a listen.
Once He came to this old world to save its sorrow. Humble babe in the manger in Bethlehem. But this time He is coming in all His power. Great kings of earth will bow and worship His great name. Coming soon, Jesus in all His glory, not just a Savior, but a reigning King. Coming soon, and the whole world will be with Him. Oh, be ready, for He is coming soon. When He comes, He'll cast old Satan out forever. Then the saints will rise to meet Him on that bright shore, there to live and reign with Him through worlds eternal. All Jesus, He knows for me, not just a Savior, but the reigning King. Coming soon, and the whole world will be witness. Oh, be ready, for He is coming soon. Oh, be ready, for He is coming soon.
Here's Les Butler. He will be our guest April the 20th.
As I travel life's road and carry my load, all the troubles and trials I face, though the journey is long, still I press on, safe in the arms of grace. He is faithful and true, no matter what I go through, to comfort and carry me. The big and the small, He takes care of it all, for He is greater than my need. He is greater than my need. He is greater than my need. I can take all my burdens and lay them at His feet, for He is greater than my need. Surrender is sweet and His mercy complete, as I let Him have full control. How great the relief as I feel His peace filling up my very soul. I'm restored and renewed, and so blessed by the truth that only in Him I am free. It's not hard to let go, but there's no doubt I know He's greater than all my needs. He is greater than my needs. He is greater than my needs. I can take all my burdens and lay them at His feet, for He is greater than my need. Oh, He is greater than my need.
We got the Shelton family coming up.
Why did He suffer? Why did He go? Why on the cross His precious blood did flow? So many reasons eternity. His blood will flow from Calvary right to where we are, so we could walk as sons of God, free from the tempter's power. Why did he suffer? Oh, tell me, why did he go? And tell me why on the cross Jesus' precious blood did flow. So many reasons I have to be the sacrifice, the Lamb of God to redeem a soul like me. The sacrifice, the Lamb of God to redeem a soul like me.
We got the singing cooks coming up.
When old Stephen was accused, only happy welter, no one that day would stand by his side. So just looked in the heavens, and he saw the face of Jesus, and it rolled him over the tide. And I've never said a prayer that he couldn't answer, and I've never shed one tear that he could not dry. Out in the waves of life, so high he came running, I know he rolled over the tide. Out in the world, it's closing, and life becomes a burden. Lord, I want to run, but there's no place to hide. So I just look like old Stephen to the left, and all my water rolling, he rolls me over the tide. And I've never said a prayer that he couldn't answer, and I've never shed one tear that he could not dry. Out in the waves of life are so high, he came running, I know he rolled over the tide. I know he rolled over the I'm so glad tonight that I'm free and on my way to heaven. And when this life is over, I'm going to take my heavenly flight. I'll meet Jesus somewhere in the clouds of glory. I want you to listen. Jeanette sings a song that's been a blessing to so many people. This is an old cake eating song.
But I want you to listen to her as she does her version of this song. Some glad morning, when this life is over, when all of our trials and troubles will be laid down. This song says, I'm going to fly away where joy shall never end to a brand new country. I want to sing this for brother and sister Pray. They drove all the way from Lebanon, Virginia, all the way down here in North Carolina to be with us. God bless you. We appreciate you. Here's Jeanette to sing it for you. I'll fly away.
And folks, we're glad to be here tonight. And Linda said in the beginning, I didn't know she was going to do this. The program's going to be dedicated in memory of my mother. And we're going to play the songs that she requested. Going to play the songs that she requested. The phone's ringing, folks, but we can't get it right now. And we're going to play the songs she requested. Now, Linda's leaving now. We're going to have to just hang on and wait till she comes back. But we're going to play the songs that she requested. And the first two songs will be the ones that Dennis Coker sung at the funeral last night. Dennis Coker, he done the sing and two of the songs. And then the last one will be by Brother Chris, I can't remember his last name. Anyway, we're going to play the song that he sung, and we're going to play these songs that they sung. We're going to get on with the program, and if Linda comes back, I'll be fine. If she don't, we just have to, it'll just be muted, I guess, like Facebook does it. Here we go with this next song, and Linda, who's singing this? I forgot.
The Singing Birds.
Who?
The Singing Birds.
The Singing Birds are singing this. And my mom requested this at her funeral, but it wasn't the Singing Birds singing it. Dennis Coker sang it. So let's take a listen to this song. Wait a minute, Linda. Before did you put us on yet? I want you to tell them how long you've known what Mama once sung at her funeral. Here.
Well, I don't know. I wrote it down in my book years ago. I don't know.
Well, just take a guess.
Probably 20, 25 years ago, she told me what she wanted sung at her funeral.
And we're going to listen to these songs that she wanted sung at her funeral. And one of them is Amazing Grace. It was Amazing Grace. Man, it was amazing that God came and took her place on Calvary. Let's take a listen to this song, Singing Birds.
Some glad morning when my life is o'er, I'll fly away to my home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away. Shadow of the storm is gone.
song coming up. This is the one that Chris Elrod sung at her funeral last night. And Terry Bailey is doing the singing on this.
Like a babe when it cries for its mother, like a child I was helpless alone. Then I met the Master.
This was the third song that my mother requested coming up by the Dixie Melody Boys. folks, that was the last 3 songs that you have heard, and that's what my mother requested years ago. She told Linda what songs she wanted sung at her funeral, and that was the songs that sung. Chris Elrod, that sung with a lot of groups, sung tenor. He didn't know the song, but he got a copy of the song, and he worked hard enough that he learned the song in about a day and a half, didn't he, Linda?
Right.
And he was able to sing it, and he did great. And I done told him, give him strict orders, he needs to come down here to our house, and he might sing a few songs, and we'll do some talking. What, Linda?
He's singing with another group now up around Pigeon Forge.
Tell him the group, you remember it?
No, they didn't tell me.
I don't remember either. They told me, but I forgot it. I'm bad about forgetting. But he's singing with another group now. But we're going to play a song of a group he used to sing with. And I think he's done the most of us singing in this. And he was a tenor singer and still a tenor singer. And he does a good job when he sings. What, Linda?
I need to say something right now.
Yeah.
They told us at the nursing home that Mama, she would sing all the time down there. Probably she'd sing Amazing Grace a lot. But anyway, she's gone. She's gone now. And the song that we're going to play of Reconcile is Sing with the Saints. That's what she's doing right now.
Go ahead and tell them who singing this on it.
I did.
Well, tell them again.
Chris Elrod.
And tell them who he is. That's Lori's granddaughter's grandpa on the other side.
That's Lexi, our granddaughter, her other grandpa on her daddy's side.
Yeah, here we go.
We know she's up there singing with the saints right now. She loved gospel music.
And that's in her obituary too.
Right.
And here we go. Take a listen to Chris Elrod on this song, and I think he sings tenor for his group, but he's with another group right now, and I want to take a listen. We're going to play his song. Here we go. Take a listen.
Celebration to begin eternity with a righteous congregation. Well, this world's coming to an end and it won't be long. Heartache gonna start and go on and on and on. And I'll be singing with the saints at the morning light, ringing in the day 'cause there is no night, saying goodbye to the heartache, trouble and pain. Sitting at the throne with an angel band, shouting hallelujah to the great I am. If you think it's a dream, well it ain't. I'll be singing with the saints. The tambourines are ringing and David starts to feel the rhythm. Paul and Silas are humming a tune they wrote in prison. Gabriel hears the music and he picks up his horn. Just another glory, hallelujah, morn. And I'll be singing with the saints at the morning light, ringing in the day 'cause there is no night, saying goodbye to the heartache, trouble and pain. Sitting at the throne with an angel band, shouting hallelujah to the great I am. If you think it's a dream, well it ain't. well it ain't. I'll be singing with the saints at the morning light, ringing in the day 'cause there is no night, saying goodbye to the heartache, trouble and pain. I'll be sitting at the throne with an angel lamb, shouting hallelujah to the great I am. If you think it's a dream, well it ain't. I'll be singing with the saints. I'll be singing with the saints. Yes, I will. Is this what I see?
You're listening to the very best of Southern gospel music right here on WOTG Radio Network and Television and Alan Presley Promotions, Facebook Live and YouTube. Monday through Sunday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., bringing you the best in gospel music. Alan Presley Promotions is a listener-funded ministry. We would ask you to be in prayer about becoming a financial partner with Alan and Linda Presley to keep this wonderful music, the great music of Southern gospel, coming out to you each night. If you would like to make a donation to this ministry, you can send your donation to Alan Presley, 611 Old Highway 68, Sweetwater, Tennessee, 37874. WOTG Radio Network and Television and Alan Presley Promotions on Facebook Live and YouTube, Monday through Sunday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Come and join with us.
Well, I got something to say here tonight. Molly Dodson. Hey, Molly Dodson. Hey, thank you, Molly Dodson. I'm glad Molly believes in giving roses to people while they live. And thank you, Molly. How'd you like that? I fixed her hair for her. Can you believe that? Didn't I do a good job, Sister Molly? Well, Linda, you want to talk for a minute? Yeah.
Well, I fixed your hair, Alan.
Yeah, I know what you did.
I fixed your hair, yeah.
Hey, like mine, Molly. She fixed it up.
Yeah, sometimes he misses spots, and I had to go back and.
I shaved my own hair off all the time.
I think it wasn't me that missed some spots. It was him.
And so I missed some spots, and Linda has to fix it up sometimes.
David Watley said your hair looks good too.
Who did?
David Watley said your hair looks good too.
Who said that?
David Watley.
David Watley. Who's that?
He's a guy.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that, David Watley. And, hey, I want to tell you this when we get back to the gospel music. Back years ago, when my grandkids was growing up, that was my grandkids growing up, at Brent and Bradley and some of them older ones, you know, they was growing up. And they just kept on, said, Papa, cut your hair off. And, you know, I didn't want to cut my hair off. And they just kept on, Papa, cut your hair off. I mean, they're really getting with it, wasn't they, Linda? They just kept doing that. Well, finally, they come and told me to do that, cut my hair off, and I fell for it. I went in there and shaved all my hair off.
No,
Linda?
I think Lori didn't she?
Lori might have. I can't remember.
It was Lori. She was a beautician at that time, and she did it.
Yeah. And Linda remembers better than I do. So they cut my hair off. But, you know, lo and behold, I got where I liked it. You said, Al, why'd you like your hair cut off for? I got a lot of benefits out of it. Well, number one, when I was preaching in a church and standing up before the congregation, And I didn't like them people back there frowning at me or grinning at me or looking at me in the face. And all I had to do is bend my head over, and the glare would put their eyes out nearly. You know, I just had to say that. But I did find some better benefits. Now, I know in the summer, I got to wear a cap like I do here. I wear it in the winter time too because my head gets cold. I got to wear it in the summer even out because my head blisters from the sun. In the wintertime, you got to wear it because it gets cold up there. You said, what benefits do you find out there? I found a lot of benefits. I've been out on the road a lot, and when I go to sleep, my vehicle, when I wake up, my hair was sticking up like a porcupine. I mean, my hair just sticking up. I couldn't get to lay down. I tried, comb it and lay it down. It wouldn't lay down. They said, what'd you do? Well, I didn't have no drinking water, much, gnarly. I had a bottle of alcohol. I reached up and got alcohol, rubbed it on my hair where it was wetting it, and I comb it down. I shouldn't have done that either in a way, because they say that'd dry your hair out. But I did. That's all I had. I didn't want to get out of my vehicle looking like that a porcupine with hair sticking up, you know. Then I found another great benefit. I don't have this problem no more. Like today, Linda had to get me a suit. She had to go buy me one. And you say, what, you had to go buy one? You know, back a few years ago, we'd go to a cleaner's. If you had something you need clean, they'd take 2 or 3 hours and clean it, and you'd have it. Nope. We don't even have a cleaner's in this town. Madisonville, big town over here, they don't even have a cleaner's. Becky, my older daughter, found 2 places in Athens, Tennessee. Linda called them. They said it'd be 3 days. 3 days. Man, the funeral was the next day. That was Monday. And the funeral was the next day. Everybody 3 days. Nobody don't want to work no more. Nobody don't want to do nothing no more, hardly. A lot of people don't even want to work for God no more. And you say, well, what benefits do you get out of it? Cutting your hair off. Well, when I looked over, especially when I wore that black suit like I wore today that Linda bought me, see, it's hard to find anything fit me because I look like a bull ox. But praise God, I don't look like Norman Heath, one of the preachers. He outweighs me by at least 200 pounds. And you know what? I like to cut the hair off because if I had that black suit on, Linda, it would be snow all over my shoulders. And you might say, snow? No, it wouldn't be snow. It'd be dandruff. Man, I'd have a head full of dandruff. It looked like it snowed all over my coat. I don't have dandruff no more. I took care of it. And I don't bend my head over and look like snow falling down my hair. So I found benefits, great benefits. And the biggest benefit of all, I don't have to hear my grandkids fussing and griping to me to shave my head off. That stopped that. But anyway, we try to have a little fun too on here. Let's get on with the program. And we got a guy over here in South Carolina that's going to sing. And he says he's coming over here one day. It's Thomas Lilly. Take a listen. I think Brother Thomas needs to cut his hair off too. He gets some good benefits.
In search of a rose, found a dear lady with a beautiful glow. She had a heart so pure, a spirit of a dove. God sent a special angel to pick her with love. We'll never forget her for the love that she showed. Our dearest darling mother is now God's chosen rose. She's in heaven on high, saying hello. Reunited with kin. Oh, they love her so. With old long-time friends, and there are many of those. She's in heaven on high. God chose a rose. Now our garden is empty down here below. Those seasons come and go. Lord, we miss her so. We still have our memories, and we the seed that she sowed. Know that she's in heaven. She's God's chosen rose. She's in heaven on high, saying hello. Reunited with kin. Oh, they love her so. With old long-time friends, and there are many of those. She's in heaven on high. God chose a rose, and I'll believe it till I die. God chose a rose.
Debbie Bergeron.
It's a daily struggle to live the straight and narrow when life is a winding road with so many detours, distractions and deceivers. We wonder which way to go, but I follow my heart and ask for its guidance to help me to reach heaven's door. And I try to share the love of my Father's heart before it's my time to go. And I'm headed for heaven when this life is done. I'll live with the Father, Holy Spirit, and Son. We love all around me. I'll be at home where the soul never dies. When this life is done, I try to live simple by the words of the teacher. Show compassion to my fellow man. Give to the hurting in their hours of need. And lend a helping hand. To see the world with love and cherish this moment. 'Cause life is a blink of an eye, and every day is a choice. So choose Holy Spirit and Son. When love around me, I'll get home where the soul dies. When this life is done, where the soul never dies. When this life is done.
We got Deborah Shucks coming up.
To go, Satan has to flee, and by the words of this precious man, he will supply your need. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see. Since Jesus reached down, he rescued me, and by his blood I am made free. All things, they are past now, since I've been made new. I now walk by faith and not by sight, and Jesus will lead me through. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see. When Jesus reached down, he rescued me. By his blood I am made free. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see. When Jesus reached down, he rescued me. By his blood I am made free. By his blood I am made free.
Okay, Alan's wanting to show you this saying that from the funeral, his mom's funeral. It says, "Be still and know," and that's Jesus talking, right?
And that's flowers.
Be still and know that I am God. So that's pretty, and I don't know. We're probably going to hang it somewhere.
Tell them who sent it to us.
That come from Valley View Free Will Baptist Church,
Tell them where he used to pastor.
where he used to pastor at.
And we appreciate that. You going to tell them the rest of it?
Okay. And one of the church members at Valley View, they go to funerals and release doves at the end, and he's got 4 doves, and they release them in the air, in the sky, and they always fly back to where the master is at, and that represents, I guess it represents when Noah was in the ark and the flood came and the waters was up on the face of the earth, and they sent out a raven first, and the raven came back. Is that right? And,
yes.
And then last of all, they sent the dove out to see if the water was off of the face of the earth where Noah and his family can come out, and the dove never came back. So anyway, so we're gonna do the next song we're gonna do is "Hold Me While I Cry" by the Babs.
You want me to make dinner?
Yeah, let me put this up here right fast.
Okay.
And get the song started.
It's been one of those days. If anything could go wrong, it went wrong. I know I'm feeling sorry for me. There's a lot of self-pity going on. Tomorrow I will be okay. The dawn will bring a brand new day. I'm sure by then I'll be fine. Lord, today I really need a friend. I know that you understand. Would you hold me while I cry? I take a lot of your time when I should be strong. I should be standing by now, but it's you I'm leaning on. You've always kept me safe from harm, like a child in your arms. You cradle me through hardships, faced and life. Lord, it's just one of those days. I'm being fought in every way. Would you hold me while I cry? I try to be strong, but if anyone can fall apart, I fall apart. I run back to you again, and you heal my broken heart. You have truly been a friend, reaching out to lend a hand. Lord, when you could have passed me by, I'm asking for your strength today. Lift my spirit, Lord, I pray. Would you just hold me while I cry? I take a lot of your time when I should be strong. I should be standing by now, but it's you I'm leaning on. You've always kept me safe from harm, like a child in your arms. You cradle me through hardships, faced and life. Lord, it's just one of those days. I'm being fought in every way. Would you hold me while I cry? You've always kept me safe from harm, like a child in your arms. You cradle me through hardships, faced and life. Lord, it's just one of those days. I'm being fought in every way. Would you hold me while I cry?
We got Lorraine Howard coming up.
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. You've taken wings to fly. Oh, how I miss you so. But there's a sweet by and by waiting on us there, I know. When I can't believe you're gone, and my heart feels so sad, I think of you in your new home. Heaven's promise make me glad. You have flown straight to the arms of Jesus, where he holds you in his tender, loving care. But we're so sad from here you had to leave us. We find comfort knowing one day we'll meet you there. To be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. This is heaven's promise. God told us in his word. Because Jesus rose, we will rise on heaven's mercy wings. We will fly. We will fly. Beyond the rainbow, beyond the skies, straight to the arms of Christ. We will fly. You've taken wings to fly. Oh, how I miss you so. But there's a sweet by and by waiting on us there, I know. When I can't believe you're gone, and my heart feels so sad, I think of you in your new home. Heaven's promise make me glad. I think of you in your new home. Heaven's promise make me glad.
And folks, we're going to make another little announcement here. We don't want to forget this. And we had a total of 3 ministers in my mom's funeral. We had one to conduct a graveside service this morning. And it was at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. And Linda, I'm going to let Linda tell you who did this. Here, Linda.
You mean you don't know his name?
I'll let you do it.
It's too close. Our grandson, Brandon Presley, He's 24 years old. He's 24 years old. He conducted the graveside service.
He did good with it.
Right.
And that about fills in what took place in my mother's funeral last night and today too. We got a group coming up called One Voice. Let's take a listen to the song they're going to be singing here on Alan Presley Promotions tonight. Take a listen. Here's Timothy Scott Dockery.
It's funny how we do it, apart in a lot. We plan for success so high, but that's the thing right by. But it just doesn't work that way. God has a different plan. soul prays, and my soul cries out, oh Lord, how long can I keep this at bay? In the fiercest part of battle, when my feet don't want to stay, I will trust you, Lord. I will trust you, Lord, with my life. I may not understand it, and even question why. What good could ever come from this has even crossed my mind. But God's teaching me to trust the Lord as He works His will with me. I rest securely in His care, and the surrender it sure is sweet. So when the journey takes a detour unexpectedly, and I try to accept and understand what it all means, when I'm pressed to show the world what I really believe, I will trust you, Lord. When my heart begins to faint because I see a lost soul pray, and my soul cries out, oh Lord, how long can I keep this at bay? In the fiercest part of battle, when my feet don't want to stay, I will trust you, Lord. I will trust you, Lord, with my life.
We got Deborah Shucks coming up. Hello, Deborah. Wake up there. Wake up, Deborah.
I believe the day is coming when the saints shall rise again, going up to heaven where they'll meet again. There I'll sing among that number with the bridegroom evermore, singing, shouting ever after over on the golden shore. Oh, glory, hallelujah, praise His name forevermore, singing, shouting ever after over on the golden shore. Saints will sing redemption stories, and we'll hear them more and more. I am on my way to glory over on the golden shore. I am waiting and I'm longing, and it won't be very long till Jesus comes and takes us to that heavenly home. When we get there, things will happen like we've never seen before. I am telling of His coming over on the golden shore. Oh, glory, hallelujah, praise His name forevermore, singing, shouting ever after over on the golden shore. Saints will sing redemption stories, and we'll hear them more and more. I am on my way to glory over on the golden shore. Oh, glory, hallelujah, praise His name forevermore, singing, shouting ever after over on the golden shore. Saints will sing redemption stories, and we'll hear them more and more. I am on my way to glory over on the golden shore. I'm on my way to glory over on the golden shore.
Here's a good friend of ours, is Michael Combs. Come on, Brother Michael.
There may be sunshine, there may be rain, there may be joy, there may be pain. We don't know what's gonna happen today. Hey, let's just praise Him anyway. There may be good times, there may be bad, there may be happy, there may be sad. Let's be thankful for His mercy and grace. Hey, let's just praise Him anyway. Remember Paul and Silas in the darkness, in the silence. sitting in their ball and chains. But in the midnight hour, with Holy Ghost power, they began to shout and sing. Maybe sunshine, maybe rain, maybe joy, so maybe pain. We don't know what's gonna happen today. Hey, let's just praise Him anyway. Maybe sunshine, maybe rain, maybe joy, maybe some pain. We don't know what's gonna happen today. Hey, let's just praise Him anyway. Let's be thankful for His mercy and grace. Hey, let's just praise Him anyway. When you feel like crying,
Praise Him anyway.
or you think you're dying,
Praise Him anyway.
when you feel alone,
Praise Him anyway.
just like the time when at home,
Praise Him anyway.
when you're feeling blue
Praise Him anyway.
and you don't know what to do,
Praise Him anyway.
He wants you and me,
Praise Him anyway.
so the world will see. There may be sunshine, maybe rain, maybe joy, there may be some pain. We don't know what's gonna happen today. Hey, let's just praise Him anyway. Let's be thankful for the mercy and grace. Hey, let's just praise Him anyway. Is this what I see?
You're listening to the very best of Southern gospel music right here on WOTG Radio Network and Television and Alan Presley Promotions, Facebook Live and YouTube. Monday through Sunday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., bringing you the best in gospel music.
His eyes are
Alan Presley Promotions is a listener-funded ministry. We would ask you to be in prayer about becoming a financial partner with Alan and Linda Presley to keep this wonderful music, the great music of Southern gospel, coming out to you each night. If you would like to make a donation to this ministry, you can send your donation to Alan Presley, 611 Old Highway 68, Sweetwater, Tennessee, 37874. WOTG Radio Network and Television and Alan Presley Promotions on Facebook Live and YouTube, Monday through Sunday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Come and join with us.
And folks, we've had a good time in here playing songs tonight. And we're doing this in memory of my mother. And we appreciate everything that you folks do for us. We appreciate your prayers that you have prayed for us and the family. We appreciate everything that you have done. And we want to say, God bless you. And we appreciate that. And we love working for God. We love doing the things of God. And we just appreciate all your concerns. Appreciate Chuck Bryan of WOTG Network, Rage Radio and Network. He's on TV too. He owns about 25 of these internet radios that go around the globe. And he's going to come up with something a little different between now and first of the year. And I think it's going to be exciting, folks. I know some of it. And we're looking forward to that. We're on television, too. and we got us on the television. We're doing TV, and we work under 3 cameras and 4 monitors and a soundboard and mics, and we having a great time in here tonight. We're going to let Lady Presley come on.
Okay, Alan. We're going to have to do something about this mic. It's about to knock me out of my chair. Okay, we got a little less than 14 minutes left, and we've got 2 or 3 more that we want to play. We haven't played Danny Funderburk yet and Squire Parsons, so we're going to. Danny Funderburk's coming up next. Thanks everyone, and thanks for your prayers for Alan and the going home of his mom.
And thank you a lot, and we love every one of you. Okay, Linda, we got Danny Funderburk coming up.
Yeah.
Here's the listen to Danny Funderburk. We appreciate Brother Danny a lot. Take a listen.
What happened?
There is coming a day when the heartache shall come. No more clouds in the sky, no more tears to dim the eye. All is peace forevermore on that happy golden shore.
You're going to have that peace tonight, folks. If you want it, it's up to you. Nobody can do it for you. Your wife can't. Your kids can't. Your cousins and aunts can't. Only you are the one that has to give an account to God.
The one who saved me by his grace. When he takes me by the hand and leads me through the promised land. What a day, glorious day that will be. There'll be no sorrows there, no more burdens to bear, no more sickness, no more pain, and no more parting over there. And forever I will be with the one who died for me. And what a day, glorious day that will be. And what a day that will be when my Jesus I shall see. And I look upon his face, the one who saved me by his grace. When he takes me by the hand and leads me through the promised land. What a day, glorious day that will be. What a day that will be when my Jesus I shall see. And I look upon his face, the one who saved me by his grace. When he takes me by the hand and leads me through the promised land. What a day, glorious day that will be. Yes, what a day, glorious day that will be.
We got another good friend of ours coming up, Squire Parsons. We just talked to Squire a couple of days ago.
Somewhere beyond the grave, is a land where Jesus went to prepare by his own hand, and for the saved by grace there is a resting place, and in a few more days it will be mine. Some call it heaven, I call it home. Some call it dreaming, let me dream on. Some call it paradise, somewhere beyond the skies. Some call it heaven, I call it home. Someone said you can't go back home again, and things will not ever be as good as they've been. I've got good news for you. When heaven comes into view, one glimpse and you'll know the best is yet to come. Some call it heaven, I call it home. Some call it dreaming, well, let me dream on. Some call it paradise, somewhere beyond the sky. Some call it heaven, I call it home. Some call it paradise, somewhere beyond the sky. Some call it heaven, I call it home.
We got Back to the Cross coming up now.
I'm using my Bible for a map. The children of Israel used to. They crossed the Red Sea obstruction, for God was there to see them through. There'll be no detour never, no wrong way. I'm using my Bible for a map. My last stop is every some spring day. I'm using my Bible for a map. The 10 Commandments tell me what to do. The 12 disciples on the roadside, for God was there to see him through. There'll be no detours in heaven, no rough road on the way. I'm using my Bible for a map. My last stop is every Sunday day. My last stop is every Sunday day.
Here's one accord.
Troublesome times. lives are here, filling men's hearts with fear. Freedom we all hold dear, now is at stake. Humbling your heart to God, saints from the chastening rod. Seek the way pilgrims ride, there's to the way. Jesus is coming soon, morning or night or noon. Many will meet their doom. Trials will surely sound. The dead shall rise, righteous we in the skies. Going where no one dies, heavenward bound. Troubles will soon be o'er, happy forevermore. When we meet on that shore, free from all care, rising up in the sky, till this world goodbye. Home we then shall fly, glory to share. Jesus is coming soon, morning or night or noon. Many will meet their doom. Troubles will surely sound. The dead shall rise, righteous meet in the skies. Going where no one dies, heavenward bound. Jesus is coming soon, morning or night or noon. Many will meet their doom. Troubles will surely sound. The dead shall rise, righteous meet in the skies. Going where no one dies, heavenward bound. Heaven bound. World of smiling day, helping someone on life's way. From the path of sin, bring the wanderers into the Master's fold to stay. Help to cheer the lonely soul, help to make some good let your life all be there. So when we see the joy of serving Jesus with a smile. I'm James Blackwood. Welcome to our Blackwood Homecoming. Family and friends are here to present to you many of the songs identified with the Blackwood Brothers Quartet in hopes it will bring back many fond memories. So sit back and enjoy the music our family has sung for over 60 years. You can world of smiling day, helping someone on life's way. From the paths of sin, bring the wanderers into the Master's fold to stay. Help to cheer the lonely soul, help to make some good let your lives all be there. So when we see the joy of serving Jesus with a smile.
And folks, that's our program for this Wednesday night. I've been confused all day. I thought today's been Sunday all day. I guess for all the things we've been going through, I really thought today's Sunday 2 or 3 times. But it's Wednesday. But we're glad to be here. If the good Lord's willing, the creek don't rise, we're planning on being back tomorrow night playing great gospel music. We'd like to say thank you for your time, my time, God's time, and we thank you for being on Alan Presley Promotions, and we look forward to seeing you again tomorrow night, and God bless every one of you. Thank you, and thank you for praying for me and my family, and we love you all. And we're going to say good night. God bless you. If you hadn't shared the program out there on Facebook, please share it. Goodbye, folks, and have a great night. Good Lord
night.
willing, we'll see you tomorrow night.
Good night.
I'm gonna be honest with you. At 2 or 3 times I like to fall asleep, man. I'm tired and I'm wore out. But what, Linda?
For anybody out there that's listening that didn't know the age of his mom, she was 97 years old.
and she was a great Christian mom too.
She lived a long life.
And I hadn't got to see my mom since September. It's not my fault. I would been there, but folks, the nursing home had rules. We couldn't get in, and they started opening it up here lately, didn't they, Linda?
Well, they said they was going to, and then they called and said they had 2 more COVID cases, and they were going to let us in. In fact, when they called Sunday morning, they said we'd come and they would let 2 in at a time. But when we got there and pulled in, cut her engine off in the vehicle, and started to get out, she passed away about that time. We went to the door that they'd already told us that they would do the rapid COVID test and take her temp. But when we got to the door, she'd already passed away. They let us in to go straight to her room.
And folks, we appreciate you all praying. We love you. We're going to get out here and say good night. God bless every one of you. Bye-bye, folks.
Good night.
Good night.
Push it over.